everyone, it's Kim. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. This week's weekly topic is finding happiness, and it is one of those mindset topics that I like so much. And the mindset topics, if you're not familiar with those, they are kind of the easiest way to say is just getting your head in the game. This is how to navigate certain situations. This is how to get your head in the game. And I really like that because you're not going into situations or trying to navigate different things by yourself. It just kind of keeps your mind thinking and I don't know, let's just jump into topic today. I'm filming this before I go to work. I had a little extra time, so I thought I would just jump in and get this done this morning. So, while it's still fresh in my mind. So, finding happiness. The first thing we talked about was, and 9 times out of 10, you remember the bad things much more crisper, clearer than you do the good things. And I'm guilty of that myself. You hold on to the bad stuff for some reason. It's just human nature. So the premise of this week's meeting was to try to stop focusing on those not so happy times and try to replace those with happy memories. So I've got some tips. Of course, I've got my notes in front of me to kind of keep me on track. But I think it's very important to try to go through your day and find some happiness. Find ways to appreciate things. I mean, even just taking a simple walk outside and taking a different route, maybe walking through the park and appreciating the things that you see. And one of the examples that I brought up in class last night is here in Michigan, we sometimes see these they're cranes. They're just, these big bulky birds. And I don't know if they're called sand cranes or that might just be one that's in the beachy areas, but there's some type of cranes, and I'm sure you guys will correct me down below. But we have these cranes, and they're so clunky, but they're so pretty. They kind of walk graceful, but you wonder, since they're so misproportioned, you wonder how in the world they fly. And then you see one take off, and it's just beautiful. So if you ever get a chance to see one of them, they're really, really pretty. So, hold on, I have to grab a kitten. All right, I got a kitten now. This is Beast. He guys, apparently today is his turn to be in the video. Normally it's Hunter. So the cranes, they're so you totally get it. But anytime I see one, I always make sure that I take a picture and I either send a picture or a text to a friend, or I'll share it off on social media. And just to me, I just think you're just grateful for nature, things that you get to see, and it's just the beauty around your area. So share your gratefulness. If you have things that you're grateful for or things that make you happy, share it, because it also might make somebody else's day. And here's the thing. Maybe that person was feeling down in the dumps, and just knowing that you're thinking of them really helps. So share that as well. All right, get back on track. So this is why I have my list in front of me. You can also write down the things that went well today. And if you keep a journal, that's a perfect place to put them. If you don't keep a journal, you can also keep like a glass jar, just your grateful jar, and put that on your kitchen counter. And you can start to put notes in there as you find things that you appreciate, that make you happy. And then if you're having a not so great day, you can also just sit down with that jar and pull things out. And it just kind of gives you reasons to be happy when you were feeling down in the dumps. Hopefully that makes sense. All right, so the next thing that you can do is start to change your thought patterns. If you're being a negative Nelly, and if your name's Nelly, you're probably not negative. That's just the term I've heard. But if you're being a negative Nelly, maybe it's time to start, start practicing mindfulness. Be mindful of your area, your surroundings. If you are not living in the moment, try to do that. Put your phone down. I'm very guilty of that. My husband and I will be going somewhere, and I'll pick up my phone and just buzz through social media channels, and then he'll say something and I won't quite catch it, and it's very irritating when somebody's trying to have a conversation with you and your mind is like. So if that's the case, put your phone down and be in the moment. And that always helps because you could appreciate things more if you're actually there versus, out in the electronics world. The next thing you can do is meditate. Just taking a few minutes to shut down can sometimes just slow you down enough to, level set you, I guess. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. And if you don't meditate, just take 5 minutes and just shut down. Turn off the TV, turn off your phone, put your phone in the other room, and just shut down. And sometimes, again, that's just enough to kind of give you that, all right, I'm ready to tackle the rest of the day, attitude. If you have a really nice experience, try to ingrain that in your head. Try to remember that, because the fact, again, replace those not so fun situations with the more happier moments. He wants my paper. No papers for you today. All right, so the next thing that we can do, hold on, I had a couple other notes here, is appreciate all the joyful little things that happen during the day, kind of like with the last thing, but take the time to notice them. Again, we're always so busy. We're in a multitasking society, and we just don't take the time to appreciate the little things that happen. We're always go, and I think we miss a lot. So try to take the time to slow down, maybe not multitask so much. And I know we talked about this several times as well. Let's see, what else? I don't know, we had just a lot of good back and forth chatter during the classes, and I think that, again, just bringing these things to the forefront and having a little discussion and maybe making you remember that taking the time to appreciate the things that you have and the things that you are able to do, maybe will just kind of like put a little smile on your face and kick up your happiness a notch, I guess. All right, so since I'm stumbling now, I'm going to sign off. If you like today's video, just put happy in the comments. I think that's a pretty easy one there. And with that said, I'm going to jump right off of here. You guys have a great day, and we'll see you next time.